G'day everybody and welcome back to Starcub Review. I'm your host as always, Starcub, and in today's video I am going to do a game review for the PS5 that I picked up maybe a couple of weeks ago and started a couple of days ago and just finished, and wow, honestly, a retro 50s sci-fi mystery adventure game. Absolutely on point, absolutely thrilling game from start to finish. Had a lot of mystery to it, really cool in-depth story and features with it as well. But before I get into that, I just want to say a big huge thank you to everyone new to my channel, new subscribers so far. It has been an absolute blessing to have new viewers and new subscribers, so I thank you so much for that, because that really does help me out and boosts my confidence up a lot more with these videos as well, because I really enjoy doing them. So I'm glad I could keep doing them and bringing them to y'all. And everyone that is already a subscriber of my channel and continues to watch my videos, you know I all love and appreciate you. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'll let the credits roll and then I'll see you after that. Alright everybody, I'm back. So the game I am going to be reviewing today is for the PS5, but it is also on Microsoft Windows, Xbox Series X and X, and it was released on November 6, 2023, and that is The Invincible, and a mystery sci-fi retro 50s adventure game developed by Starwood Industries and published by 11-Bit Studios. It is an adaptation of Stanisław Lem's 1964 novel The Invincible, which I had no idea this game was even based on his novel. This game literally blew me away from start to finish. Absolutely fantastic. It really does encapsulate the mystery of the mystery and feel of the game, but it also explores the possibility: is there life out in the stars? Is there life on other planets? But also, it's always that lingering thought in everyone's minds: is how far would you go to discover something that you were never meant to discover? Some things are best left alone, but it also really does ponder the mystery of the human mind and greed, deception, competition as well. It encompasses all those things, and the mystery behind is there life out in the stars? Is there life on other planets? And what's the difference between hostile environment, versus an environment that is stable and allows for, anything to thrive on it. But this game really does, it does a lot of philosophical themes to it. And the story is really thought-provoking, It really did make you question a whole lot of things as the mystery unfolds. And virtually, it's set in first-person perspective. It's set in this retro 50s sci-fi mystery adventure. And the aesthetic of it, everything when you first, it's got that really awesome retro 50s feel, sci-fi movie theme feels, but with the how some of the 50s movies were, oh my god, you can see some of the stuff is obviously so fake, like when it comes to the spaceships and everything like that. This game really takes it to the next level, and everything just seems like it is so lifelike, so incredibly well designed, and you feel like you're actually watching a retro 50s movie. This feels like a movie. Like, it should be a movie. It is fantastic. But the stuff you see in it, the equipment, everything is all retro 50s. But it also feels like something that would be in Alien, Ridley Scott's film. It seems so, it really does feel so weird to see that. But man, this game really, it just encompassed everything that is so good about sci-fi films, mystery as well, and classic 1950s sci-fi films and retro sci-fi films as well, and really turns it on its head. And the absolute scenery, the settings, the ships you see in this, the vehicles, all of that is just, it looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And the you control an astrobiologist called Yasna, who is voiced by Daisy May, and you must explore the planet Regis III, on which you're stuck on, and she's searching for her missing crewmates, while she's, trying. There's an unknown threat that seems to be lingering everywhere you go, and she's got to be on the ball. But she's trying to find her missing crewmates, and they're part of one research team, and then there's another research team. So Yasna's team is the Commonwealth, and the other team that they're competing with is called the Alliance. Very 1950s sci-fi, with the suits. Oh my god, the suits. Just everything about this game really caught my eye. It just really felt like you were living a 1950s movie, but like the planet and everything like that looked so much looked real lifelike. It looked like a surface of a planet. The cave systems, the things you discover there, looking for her missing teammates, coming across another team. It all encompasses the mystery of it, and she's got access to different tools like scanners, a handheld telescope. You got to identify objects with binoculars. You got a pad, like a space pad that acts as your map with all your different destinations and information that's within that as you journey along, you get you come across like notes and journals and photos and all of that, but it all categorizes it, and as the mystery unfolds, you can read all this stuff. It's absolutely incredible game. There's so many different branching narratives in this game as well. So your choices, the choices you make throughout your journey in this game, branch off into different elements. So if you choose a particular action there, then the story then branches off with what the consequence of that action was, and it continues to unfold that way. If you take a different route, the events unfold differently. So you've got the option. There's all these different options as it unfolds. Whether you, as you traverse this alien landscape, you discover more about what's going on, and more about the Alliance. You find out more about the Invincible, which, spoiler alert, everybody, is a huge fucking ship. Like, a extremely well-built ship. Like, it's the state-of-the-art ship. And there's another, spoiler alert coming in, there's another ship called the Condor, which is like the sister ship to the Invincible. And the Condor, my god, when you see the Condor, absolutely blew my mind. Even the inside interiors, the machines that it housed, and other equipment was just fantastic. The way they set up the bathrooms, the housing quarters within the Condor, the elevator system, everything about this game was incredibly well done. And to top it off, with the branching narrative as well, it puts a lot of emphasis on Yasna. You as the player, you're playing as Yasna, and her choices affect other characters around her, whether you find certain team members from her team, the Commonwealth, or whether they all end up dead, and then you find out about the Alliance, another team, and all those branching elements just all start to connect. But at the same time, you've got a sweet comic book to go with it that encompasses the story as well. So you can read the comic book from start to where you currently are in your adventure, and it unfolds like a comic book. It's absolutely fantastic. I was just blown away by how amazing this game is. And along the way, Yasna starts discovering things like maybe they should have never gotten to that planet in the first place. But in the beginning of the game, you get an overall arc, and then she suddenly wakes up and something has gone terribly wrong. And Yasna wakes up on the planet alone. She doesn't know where her team are. She can't remember the last few days. She can't remember what's been going on. And as she traverses this alien world, she starts discovering, you and Yasna start discovering stuff about the planet, about what the mission entails, what happened with the teammates, what's on this alien planet, and exactly why this planet was never should never be colonized, or really they should have never even been there. The story just unfolds in so many different ways, and my particular path in the story, I got one of the good endings, but there's 11 different endings in this game. 11 different endings, and I only did one, and I got one of the good endings. But man, the characters you come across and the story are absolutely fantastic. And there's another character, an astrogator, the boss of Yasna, who will radio in every now and then and help her along her journey. He's voiced by Jason Bahan, who guides Yasna throughout her journey on Regis III. So you will hear from astrogator Novik from time to time, and you'll get more dialogue between the two of them, exactly fills in certain gaps of the story. You get flashbacks of her crew as well, so you get to see what her crew looks like and exactly what this whole mission entailed. It's an absolutely brilliant game. I loved the aesthetics. I loved the retro sci-fi 50s feel. It is an absolutely fantastic video game. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Very, very thought-provoking, and it really does make you ponder the question, can you trust even mankind itself when it comes to certain choices, when it comes to what is best for teammates, what is best for the planet, and what is best for what people should really know at the end of the day. It really does, and it does leave you wondering so many different things at the end of it, and it's very, very thought-provoking on the people that are on that planet. They're the invaders type of thing. So it plays on all that aspect as well, and whether or not there is alien life in this game, I'm not going to give away anything, because you have to sort that. You'll have to see for yourselves, people, because really this game is amazing. This game, you don't die at all. You control Yasna throughout the journey, and it's all first person, solving puzzles, solving certain things. You've got different paths where you can branch off and look for notes and certain artifacts and stuff like that, and collectibles that really adds to the value of the game as well. So there's that aspect as well. I completed it within 2 days, little over 10 hours. Little over 10 hours, and I was done with the story, but it was absolutely fantastic. Hands up, thoroughly, thumbs up. I thoroughly enjoyed this video game, and I highly recommend it to anyone that is a sci-fi nerd. What do I rate this out of 10? I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing I really would have liked to have seen in this is I would have really liked to have expanded, really wanted them to expand on more stories within it, because this world is so fascinating. The Invincible was an incredible game, and when you get to the end, the ending that I got, it's like, there's the ending, and it leaves everything open-ended. And then with other endings, I don't know if it leaves it open-ended or it shuts that out. But my particular ending that I got, that was a good ending, it leaves it on such a cliffhanger, and it's like, oh my god, why would you do that to me? I really wanted more, like DLC. Like, I don't know if there's any DLC with it. I don't think there is, but I would have loved to have seen DLC. Like, what happened? What happened next? Like, I need a full closure. But I really enjoyed it. 9.5 out of 10. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon. Don't forget, I have 2 links down below in the description. One for my TikTok and one for my Instagram. And if anybody wants to contact me, I will put my email down below. Although it's already in my main description of my YouTube channel, I'll put my email if anyone wants to get in contact with me. Other than that, thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Ciao.